The Hoosier Lottery generates $1.7 billion each year. That is billion with a B. A chunk of that money goes back to the state of Indiana, but where it ends up might surprise you. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny is digging into the data to find out where the lottery money goes and how some hope to bring in even more.
The lottery sells millions of tickets a year, including scratch-offs. Whether you play the lottery or not, you benefit from it.
It's a game of chance.
Can't win it if you're not in it.
At Silver Express on the west side,
I will be the winner.
Customers are after the winning ticket.
Just the chance of getting the big one.
The Hoosier Lottery saw $1.74 billion in sales in fiscal year 2024. Here's a breakdown of where the money goes. 66% goes to winners and prizes, 7% to retailer commissions, 5% funds the lottery's administration, and the remaining 22% is transferred back to the state of Indiana. We asked lottery players how they think the state is spending its cut.
Roads, taxes, stuff like that.
Goes to schools, and I'm not sure where all.
I hope it goes back into roads.
Not exactly. Local communities don't get lottery money directly to fix roads. WRTV Investigates found neighboring states like Ohio, Kentucky, and Michigan use some, if not all of their lottery revenue for education, but not Indiana. WRTV Investigates filed a records request to get data from the Hoosier Lottery. $30 million goes to police and firefighter pensions each year. Another $30 million funds teacher retirements. And the remainder, $307 million, goes to the lottery surplus fund. Most of it goes to lower excise taxes you pay when registering your vehicle. WRTV Investigates also learned a small chunk goes back to the general fund, where the state can spend it on all kinds of things like education, transportation, public safety, and economic development. Indiana has divvied up the lottery money into these three buckets since 1989, the year the first ticket was sold.
This has always been where the lottery money has gone.
Correct. It's a decision by the General Assembly.
Carrie Stroud is the chief of staff at the Hoosier Lottery.
Our mission is to maximize revenues to the state in a socially responsible manner.
She points to this statute that outlines exactly where the lottery money goes.
So as chief of staff, you can't just decide to put more money into roads.
That's correct. I can't make that decision. It's a legislative decision.
So we met up with Senator Ron Alting.
I would love to use that money to support public schools. In fact, I've always said we have to look at a steady stream of revenue coming in to help our public schools on funding.
Senator Alting previously carried a bill to allow sports betting revenue to go to education, but the bill failed. Representative Ethan Manning filed another bill, House Bill 1432 last session, to legalize online lottery, also known as iLottery. Supporters say that would bring in an additional $60 million a year for Indiana.
I think it's an open door. I think it's something that we can look at.
Is the state sitting on a potential moneymaker?
There's definitely, we do see that there would be incremental revenues that would be sent to the state if and when we are able to sell iLottery.
The bill failed to make it out of the Ways and Means Committee. Senator Alting thinks it's because iLottery is often paired with legalizing online casino games. Opponents raise concerns about the impact on addiction, mental health, as well as brick and mortar casinos.
The problem is it's always been in the bill with the poison pill, which is iGaming. And if you could separate them two, I think it'd have a better chance.
As Indiana spends most of its lottery money on police and firefighter pensions, teacher retirements, and offsetting vehicle excise taxes, other states use it for things like education, parks, veterans, tourism, and drug enforcement. Lottery players we talk with say they support Indiana's causes, but would be in favor of helping even more.
A chunk of the money also goes to a program aimed at raising awareness about problem gambling. Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Representative Ethan Manning tells us we have seen iLottery be successful in other states, and the revenue it creates would go back to our general fund for priorities such as K-12 education, public safety, and pensions. He anticipates the lottery will be an important issue in the upcoming legislative session.